to have it be today, which it still wasn't really publicized. The only publicity that was done was 2 signs that I made personally to get the word out there, along with flyers and along with me actually going out and advocating for it, letting people know what's going on with the school, aside from just throwing money at the problem.
Thank you. Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, what is your priority to follow proper procedures for your position if elected?
9.5. There are things when there's too much red tape, and it limits us from getting what we need to get done effectively, and it limits us to getting things done, then 9.5. But if we're going to be doing things in an unethical manner, then we can't do that. If we're going to be not following procedure and just breaking rules, then that's not the way that we should be handling things, especially if I'm ASB president, especially as an organization as ASB. We need to be doing things and conducting ourselves in a manner that is ethical and is proper. And if we're not doing things in a manner that is such, then we don't deserve to be ASB president, director of activities, or any of the other positions. And I say 9.5 because there are a lot of times, as of right now, when we can't seem to get anything done, and it's just a lot of things holding it up that are unnecessary.
Good answer.
Well, I'm gonna say 10 because you got to shoot for 10, and this way, if you fall a little below that, then you'll be okay. But I think for the most part, like, following procedure is important. And I think when you follow procedure, you begin to build the trust of your council, you begin to build the trust of the people that you're representing, and they can focus and order can be maintained, because if they see that you're following procedure, then they're going to be willing to make sure that they follow procedure as well. So I think definitely it's my top priority to make sure that procedure is followed and that things are done in an ethical and professional manner.
Comment on that. If all you do is follow procedure, you're just going to be following the book, and you're never going to have any creative output. You're never going to have anything out of the box, any new ideas, any fresh energy. You're just going to be sit in the mundane meetings and never get anything accomplished. You're going to have the same procedure over and over and over again, and obviously it's not working. Obviously, the administration that we have now we're at this point now, and it's lackluster. We can be doing so much better. As a school, we have all the resources. All we need to do is just pull together and exercise those resources, apply ourselves. And I say 9.5. You can't run anything without procedure, but if that procedure is going to be limiting you from doing things that are going to be benefiting the school, and you have to fight and you have to do things to get it worked out so that everybody's on the same level, not going to be breaking rules, but explain to people, hey, if this is holding us back and we need something to get done for the betterment of our school and our students as a whole, then it's worth fighting for. It's worth questioning that procedure, questioning things that are the way that they are, so that you can evolve and you can move on. You can if you run into a problem, you change. You don't just not question that procedure and continue things the way that they are. The Constitution we have hasn't been updated since 1982. Nobody's really done anything about the Constitution. Yet we're at this point, and we wonder why. We wonder why we have all these issues, and it's.
I mean, for the most part, being familiar with the Constitution myself, definitely you cannot close down creativity. You don't want to limit creativity, but in order for creative ideas, for creative things to happen, you still need to follow procedure. Procedure is what's going to keep the council maintained. Procedure is going to make sure it's in order. So in order to do that, I'm not saying limit creativity, limit imagination, limit your ideas. What I'm saying is when you do come up with something that's a great idea, that's an excellent way to do something new, that you follow the proper procedure in making the change. If you want to make a change to the bylaw, there's certain procedures in which you have to go through. You have to have a vote. You got to bring it to the council. If you want to have a new event, a new club, if you